This is a site that you most likely, well, I can guarantee you've never seen if you've been in a side-by-side exploring this territory. Hi everybody, welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Chad Booth, and we are with a caravan of very important people today, and we are on a maiden voyage. This is a christening run of a section of trail on the Poison Springs Loop. Now this is a loop that's been down here for people with Jeeps, for 4x4 trucks, for dual sport motorcycle. You've been able to go here. But if you've been an ATV explorer or side-by-side, it has always been off limits until now. Now that last 8-mile section that connects this beautiful loop is part of a trail system that hopefully will spread out even further as we go forward. So what is this, how did we get to this point? Well, we'll find that out in a minute. What is it like to travel here? We'll find that out right now.
They've done some improvements on this since I was here 25 years ago. You know, from Poison Springs up to here, this ride, it's amazing.
The scenery is absolutely breathtaking. Everywhere you look is just a photograph. We haven't been down here in this area, and it is absolutely phenomenal. My whole concept is discover Utah. We don't need to go somewhere else. We need to discover what's in our backyard already.
The beauty, it's hard to describe. It's been kind of scary because it's hard to keep my eyes on the road when I'm looking around at just the magnificent views. It almost reminds me of Glen Canyon before there was water in there. It's really pretty and epic. It's hard to explain the sheer vastness of what you're taking in.
It's so massive that you can't put it together. It's just massive.
Being out in nature,
Spending time with your husband.
spending time together has been amazing.
The Dirty Devil was awesome. The last time I did it was on a motorcycle. It's a little bit easier on a side-by-side. It was deep. It came inside my side-by-side. Had to lift up my legs a little bit so my feet didn't get wet. But that was fun.
I thought that was really cool, watching the little rig in front of me about float away. It made me a little nervous, but once I got in there, filled my machine full of water, got my feet wet, but I plowed on through it. It's really kind of fun.
This trail is pretty much a full-day commitment. But no matter how many hours you commit to it, make sure that there are enough to stop and wander around and see things, because you will find them. Now, this is a mystery we solved a couple of years ago as to where Butch Cassidy's signature was carved in a rock. And we found it. And you can see it right there, Butch Cassidy. Now, was it him or was it Smedley Finster who just said it was him? We don't know. But it's still worth the treasure to find and the imagination it creates for you and your kids. We're going to take off to our Where To adventure right now. We will be back after that with more of our exploration of the Poison Springs Loop. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. As you can see, something is missing. On the 16th of February, when this became legal for off-highway vehicle traffic, the National Park Service at Glen Canyon came out and took the sign down that said all OHVs are prohibited, even street legal. And now today, the welcome sign says that you're entering the area. Notice there's a placard missing, the one that said no off-road vehicles. Now, it seems like, well, okay, the 15th of February it was here, 16th it's gone. Here today, gone tomorrow. But really, this was not so easy a task to pull off.
Glen Canyon's been working on this recreation plan for over 10 years. I started getting involved about 5 years ago, and I got involved with some very good people at Glen Canyon, Garfield County, a lot of different folks involved. And finally, they made an announcement on February 16th. This 8-mile section will be open.
We run the Height Outpost through the National Park Service with the concessionaire contract that we obtained in 2018. We don't want it for the water. We want it because of this off-road opportunity that cuts through Glen Canyon, and a lot of people don't know about the great trails we have. And we knew that if this trail would open up, it would connect to some very beautiful trails, very scenic trails that would make eastern Garfield County and the town of Ticaboo become a lot more noteworthy.
You come out here and it seems pretty commonsensical that these machines can be here. A Jeep just came by, so full-size vehicles are allowed, dirt bikes and adventure bikes are allowed. As long as everybody's staying on the trail, these machines don't cause any more impact than any of the other machines that are already out here. There's a lot of other opportunities where we could be creating loops and routes that help disperse the motorized recreation across the landscape.
We always would rather have a loop, something that you can go in, see new territory, and go back out a different way.
It's beautiful country. The adventure of getting here is phenomenal. But when you come, please stay on the trail. Follow the rules, follow the signs. We have volunteers and activists out here posting the signs right now, so there's no excuse to do anything other than come here and stay on the trail and recreate responsibly and enjoy this beautiful area.
With so many beautiful things to see, rivers to ford, signatures to seek, now it's open and all this effort's been gone to. Really, it's all up to you to come out and use it. Well, right now it's time for us to move on to our Along the Way, but stay with us after that because we'll be back to celebrate this event with a big barbecue. Want some? Welcome back to At Your Leisure. I'm happy to share. We are here at Ticaboo, which has been our base camp for this trip to go out and do the inaugural run of Poison Springs, the Loop. Here's the neat thing to know about Ticaboo. While this is just an outpost on the edge of humanity, the last stop before you get to Lake Powell at Bullfrog, Ticaboo has a lot to offer. They've got a nice lodge, reasonable rates, and really comfy rooms, very nicely decorated. They've got an adventure center. If you come here with your ATVs, your side-by-sides, and you're going to ride, but you want to take a day off and go to the lake, they've got kayaks and other kinds of rentals between their height facility and here. If you've come boating to the lake, you can rent a side-by-side from them and go out and try something different for a day. And then they have the grill over here, which is at their trading post. So you can get grocery supplies, gifts, and really delicious food. Now, this barbecue was put together specifically for us, and we thank them for it, but it's quite yummy. So you can always get good food, sandwiches to go. They'll make box lunches for your day excursions. Well, there you have a little bit about what we're doing. Let's take a look at all of our stuff coming up on At Your Leisure. All right, getting out of business. First up, next week's show is going to be a great one as Rhea and I are visiting an incredible area that's nationally renowned for its OHV recreation, and we've got the inside scoop. Then, we're heading down south to find some more trails and enjoy the beautiful scenery of the Red Rocks as we go for a ride at Gunlock State Park. Finally, we're going to go to the Strawberry Marina as they host one of the largest fishing tournaments in the state. Now, let's take a look at our contest winner. This week's winner was submitted to us on Facebook by Chase and Lindsay Anderson. Congratulations, Chase and Lindsay. It looks like you're the lucky winner of an outdoor stove from Camp Chef. Camp Chef offers the best way to get your cooking done in the outdoors. Visit campchef.com for more details. And it looks like you're also going to win a bonus $100 gas and gift card from our friends at Eagles Landing Service Stations, which is the best place to refuel on your next adventure. Be sure to call us on Monday at 801-947-8888 to claim your prize. Next week's show looks great, but it can't be any better than the fun we've had with all of our friends and sponsors. I would like to take this opportunity to tell you out there in the audience how grateful I am for the sponsors who support our Trail 360 project that you see on the outsiders.zone. And that would be Cash Yardley, Eagles Landing. They fuel the project. The Jorgensens and the Stedmans, names not needed to be explained because they are the off-road boosters. And they help us get this project done by helping us with our equipment needs. And then we'd like to thank the warriors like Ben Burr, and especially Ray Golden for his generous hospitality. You want a great ride, you need to come down here to Ticaboo, stay at the lodge, come eat some of this delicious food, and have that backcountry experience that you just can't get anywhere else. And it's all about that, and your families get out there with them and enjoy the great outdoors at your leisure. Okay, Ray's buying another round of pie. Who wants it?